that we are live. We are live and direct streaming from our enriched TV studio. At 21 Alake Unilere Crescent, Bagada Phase 2. Please, let's do this very, very fast. We are live. Welcome. Welcome Olaniran. Please go to the list of people that are online. Mr. Ghost Time Okereke, how are you doing? Mr. Olushola Akiyemi, how are you doing? Okay, Mr. Olaniran, how are you doing? Hope you are good. Hope you are good. Hope you are good. Let me see who are the people online so I can welcome them. Awesome. Okay. Mr. Olukayode Joseph, you're welcome. Olushola Adeyemi, you're welcome. Mr. Christian Ebotan, you're welcome. Welcome. So let's go to our community. For those of us that are online, screenshot your phone, post it in your community. That where are you? Put it there. Where are you? Let's do that very fast. We have something interesting that we are going to be sharing today, and it's all about growth. You see, when the year just starts like this, there's always this mindset. And there's always this belief that things must start small for you to move. And momentum does not work that way. That was why last year was our year of speed and momentum. So the speed and momentum that you started with last year is supposed to push you into 2026, the year of leverage. Okay? So no resting, no, let me use the word we usually use before, no shum. Okay? It's the fact that last year was for speed and momentum does not mean that we have left speed and momentum for leverage. No. We must keep going. With speed, with momentum. It's not the time to rest. Some people have, let me use the word, some people have chopped some commission last year. No, this is not the time to rest at all. Okay, please, let's go back to all our communities. Let them know that we are live. Right? We have some very interesting announcement that we are going to be going through shortly. Okay, so if you can hear me loud and clear, please type 1 as you are joining. Mr. Fortune, you are welcome. I think I've greeted Olushola Akiyemi, you are welcome. Mr. Michael Ogunfora, you are welcome. Okay, OC is here with us. Okay, so you are all welcome. Okay, Mr. Emmanuel Evans, you're welcome. Victoria Olakweju, you're welcome. Mubarak, you are welcome. Adeniyi Adeyeye, you are welcome. Okay, who else is here? You are all welcome. Okay, Williams Olutokpe, you are also welcome. Okay, still let's go back to all the communities and let them know that we are live. Okay, today is our special Realtors Forum, and every first Thursday of every month we celebrate those that are born in that month. So that's where we celebrate our special Realtors Forum. Okay, so today, for everybody that is born in February, whether it's February 1 or February 14 or February 28 or February 29, we are going to be celebrating you today, and I believe our cake is ready. We are going to be snapping picture at the end of the lecture, and also we're going to be saying, in case your wedding anniversary, your children's are celebrating anything in the month of February, we are also going to be celebrating you, okay? And so in the next 1 minute, we are going to be handing over to OC to take his section. And please, you know that we are always having Realtors Forum now twice every month, right? So it cannot be our usual 1 hour. So I want to prepare your mind. And we are having OC just once a month. So let's take this. Don't take this as Realtor mentoring session. Take this as a coaching section. Let me repeat that. Don't take this as a Realtor mentoring, Realtors Forum. Take this as a coaching section. So this is a 1 hour of coaching section. Timileyin Kazim, you are welcome. Teresa Patrick, this name sounds very, very familiar. You are welcome. Mr. Temitope Obafemi, you are also welcome. So let's go to the chat room and just welcome OC. Then we'll come back after that for all the remaining birthday ceremonies and the rest.
All right. So thank you so much, Mr. Okbe, and then welcome everyone. If you are not on this call at this time, honestly, I cannot help your career. I cannot help your business. So today I want to start by sharing with us on how to grow your team, to grow your business, how to grow your team, to grow your business. Even though we have an hour to do this, we will not be able to finish what we want to examine today. But I want to begin with some very important thoughts, very critical and important thoughts. Number one, I'll tell you a story. Many years ago, I bought this particular book, How to What Rich People Know and Desperately Keep Secret. What Rich People Know and Desperately Keep Secret. That book is one of the, my wealth creation manuals. It's one of them. A cousin of mine reached out to me a while back to say, the way you talk, it feels like you have eaten some things, you have fed on some materials. So can you give me your top 10 lists on wealth creation and all of that? And this book was one of them. And I recommend strongly that you get a copy. In that book, the book was divided into four parts. The first part focused on you. The second part focused on your people. The third part focused on your marketing. And then the fourth part focused on your systems. Phenomenal book. I still remember there are books that I read, there are books I studied, there are books that I ate. This one was one of them. I ate it. I ate it. Right? And I strongly recommend you read it. Why did I refer to it? Because, like I always share, you are the most important critical success factor. If it must be, it is up to you. So a vision can begin with you alone, but you will need more than yourself to execute it. So these are very important things. Remember the book, What Rich People Know and Desperately Keep Secret by Brian Sher. It's an Australian businessman and entrepreneur, publisher, author, and all of that. So it was one of those pioneers of what you call executive summaries. If you read that particular book, I think in the introduction or in the foreword or so, on the preface, he wrote something on that. It's been a while I read the book, but I still remember some of the things he said, how that he graduated from university in 1989, and he still did not get a job after 2 years. That was what led him to start a business. So, and then in going to business, he identified gaps and all of those things. So, but I need you to have that at the back of your mind. Get the book, it will help you tremendously. Make sure you eat it just as I did, and you will understand exactly what I'm talking about. So you will need more than yourself to fulfill any vision. Yes, nobody really even follows anybody. They follow the vision that is clearly articulated, clearly communicated. That's what people really follow. And that's why you can see that sometimes you will attract people who are even much older than yourself, or even more experienced than yourself, and all of that. You will attract all sorts of people, and all of them have roles they can play in making your vision come to fruition, right? So people are the center of every great vision. Right? Even the Holy Book says, where there is no vision, people perish. But where there is no people too, the vision can be delayed, the vision can be suspended, the vision can be paused, can be on hold, vision can be frustrated. So you need to understand that at the center of every vision is people. Vision attracts people. People need vision to find direction. So very, very important. The other thing I want to mention here that's also very, very critical is whatever kind of business. Now, we are in a real estate company, but I dare say to you that regardless of the industry in which you play, every business is a business of people. We are primarily in the business of people. You are not in the business of real estate. You are in the business of people. Remember this. Don't forget it. Now, I'm speaking from my heart, and I just need you to understand this. Every business. This foundation is so critical because that's what I'm going to be building upon as I take you on this particular subject. How to grow your team to grow your business. You want to build a business and you are not growing yourself, you will have problem. The truth is that you will attract people that can help you, but you'll be the one to frustrate them. You will attract people that needs to also grow, and then it means that you need to train them, you need to feel them. So you will need people that will feel you. You will also need people that you will need to feel. Are you getting what I'm talking about? So it's important that you recognize that at the center of this vision, at the center of whatever business that you have, it is people. Now, a vision is not yet a vision until it describes what is in it for the people you are sent to. This is so important. A vision is not a vision until it clearly defines the name, or sorry, the what is in it for people. Now, I share to people generally, if you want to grow in life, rather than be asking what is in it for me, be asking yourself what is in me for it. But as a visioneer, as the leader, as a team builder, as a team leader, you must recognize, you must have this at the back of your mind, that what is in it for people. So when articulating your vision, what is in it for people? I have a vision this year to raise 1,000 millionaires. That's my vision for this year. Anybody wants to become millionaire must come to me now. But if I say I want to become a millionaire this year, that's not compelling to anybody. Who cares? But you realize, and this is my discovery, and this is why this is part of our corporate philosophy. If you help enough people get what they want, then you will have what you need. The reality, therefore, is that if you help enough people, so rather than focus on what me, myself, and I will accomplish, think more about how can I help more people to achieve that vision. It is impossible. Please, I need you to write these things down. All these are foundational statements, and it is critical for your success this year and beyond. This mindset of me, myself, and I is why a lot of poor people keep remaining poor. This is what makes poor people get poorer. And the reason why rich people keep getting richer is because they are not just thinking of themselves. They are thinking of others. So please, I tell you this. It is impossible for you to raise millionaires and never become one. It is impossible. At the very least, it is impossible to have millionaires in your team and then become a thousandaire. It is impossible. At the very least, you'll be a millionaire. At the very least. But so you can never be broke if you focus on raising people who succeed. That's why even as a coach, it is this understanding that guides everything I do. It is this understanding. It is this understanding that guides literally everything that I do. And I really, really would love for each and every one of us to have this at the back of our mind. So you want to grow a multi-million business, a multi-billion business, focus on people. Now, in our business, we've said it time and time again, our business stands on two legs. Those who buy from us and those who sell with us. Those who buy from us are customers. Those who sell with us are partners. Okay? So if you set up a vision and you clarify that vision and say, my focus this year is to raise 100 millionaires, that means you need to first bring them in. Is that not correct? If you need 100 millionaires in your business, now what does 100 millionaire mean? It means that 100 people who must make a minimum of 1 million naira. 1 million naira. Now, that can be your personal vision. Your own vision can be, I want to raise 10 millionaires. You may be saying, maybe say I never chop. Maybe say I never even see 1 million before. How will I help people become millionaires? That's not the way it works. That's not the way it works. I didn't have the spoke of a bicycle when I proposed marriage to my wife. I didn't look like anybody who was going anywhere. And because I also did not fully understand how to sell my vision. The first relationship I ever had, they shattered the heart like tumbler. I've shared the story many, many times. But it is impossible. Thank God I'm happily married. If I was looking for a wife now, it will not, it's not even a question of whether I am who I am now. You know, you will not need to know. But I know how to sell a vision. But I didn't sell the vision well. So they took the babe from me. Hello? They took her from me. What did they tell her? They asked her, are you in a relationship? And she said, yes. Then they asked her, who is the lucky brother? The moment she mentioned my name, let me tell you something. There's something about poverty, and there's something about hardship. It has a way it beats your self-identity. It beats your self-esteem. It knocks it out. So you walk like a victim every time you are going around. You are always unconsciously calling for pity party, calling for people to feel, hey, yeah, sorry. That is actually what poverty does to people. Now, when you are totally free from it, or when you are gaining victory over poverty, and it's not a financial thing. Most time people think it's monetary. That's the last stage of poverty. The outcome, that's the last stage of poverty. The original state is the mentality, is the spirit. So it is the intangible part of poverty that often controls and determines many other things, you know, and that is what is the biggest challenge. Now, please, please, and please understand this. I was working as a victim. So when they mentioned my name, even though I had so much value myself, I had vision, but I didn't know how much. I didn't communicate it. I didn't know how to sell it. They snatched babe from me. The sister who spoke with this, with the person I was in a relationship with then, said, what? Of all brothers in this church, and notice it was also in church, of all brothers, that's one. And sincerely speaking, they were not lying. Because me too, I stumbled on my picture and how I looked then. Even me would not have married me if I were to be in the same situation. That's the truth. I'm being honest. And the time was painful. People, human beings. What made it even worse was that 2 weeks after the babe broke up with me, I saw her in marriage committee with another organized brother. That was that was what broke the camel's back. It was more devastating for me. Now, while I was shattered and disillusioned and devastated and all of those things, because, you know, it's easy for anybody to say, kidney, is it just because they broke your heart? No problem. Until your heart is broken, you will never understand. May you not see, may you not experience it. Anyways, but the foundation for me was that nobody saw any good in me. Neither did I see any good in myself. And so I never communicated it. So, and that is the foundation of being able to sell your vision. Now, back to what I was talking about. It is impossible to help enough people get what they want if you don't see yourself as a deliverer, as a supplier, as a value, you know, as someone who adds value, as someone who is a problem solver. It will be very difficult. It will be very difficult. So you need to, that's why the you part of that book is so powerful. And that's why I share a lot around personal transformation, your mindset, your beliefs. I've shared it here before. The great man, Les Brown, he once said, he said the easiest thing that ever happened to him was to earn $1 million, by the way. He said that was the easiest thing that ever happened to him. He said, but the most difficult thing for him to believe was to believe that it could happen to him. Are you seeing it? So it is easier to make $1 million than to believe it can happen to you. But if they say Boko Haram has come to your house or has entered your village or they have entered Lagos, or all of you will believe. It has entered Abuja, you will believe. But to believe that $1 million is flowing to you now, you don't believe it. I beg. We are quick to say it's too good to be true because we have been wired to believe in the negative than to believe in the positive. So please understand this. We are talking about the people game, but it begins with you. And if you are correct, many other things will begin to fall in place. Over time, I grew out of the pain, got my healing, and then found this other babe, maybe 2 years, like 2 years later. And I did not jump. I was doing observation. I was doing my research. I was doing investigative journalism. And then by the time I had not even said, "Will you marry me?" before I could tell that this one, if I make any other move, they can shoot me. So by the time I was saying, "Will you?" it was a absolute yes. The point I'm trying to make is the same thing you carry. And that's why I have a problem with young men who have capacity to toast, right? You have developed mastery in toasting, yet you are not developing mastery in sales, because that's what you need to maintain who you are toasted. Is somebody following what I'm saying here? Is somebody getting what I'm saying? Please, if you can hear me loud and clear, please type 10 just to be sure that you are getting the value and you are getting the point I'm making. Because in order to grow your business, you then need to grow your team. I recently heard Reverend Sam Adeyemi saying that about 27 years ago, his mentor, Bishop David Oyedepo, said to him that never raise money, raise people. He said his definition of a millionaire is somebody who touches 1 million lives. I just saw that recently. I mean, anybody who has known me, is part of my own life mission to raise 1 million global millionaires. So I'm not even talking of Naira. So if you have that type of a vision, how can you be broke? So that's what informs some of the things I do. So please, I shared all that so that you would understand that your millions is hidden in people. You have done it all by yourself. It's time to think of growing a team. Sometimes people think, oh, they are being smart because, oh, people are slow. Sometimes people can be very unserious. And yes, I agree with you. But that doesn't mean you should not move to the next person. That doesn't mean you should not continue to do that. You give everybody benefit of that until they prove otherwise. We've been hosting this week, until 2025, we were hosting this program every single week. Calculate it, more than 13 years of doing the same thing again and again every week. And I can tell you, it was not everybody that started that was still there, even as the last meeting we had. Yet we continued. And we are still continuing, just that we have changed the structure. We are still continuing. So this is so important. You have to stay consistent because of your own vision, right? Some people will buy into the vision. Some people will not buy into the vision. Your responsibility to focus on those who buy into the vision. So if building your team will help you build your business, if growing your team will help you grow your business, then that should be your priority, isn't it? Please, isn't it? Please type yes or no. If building your business depends on building your team, if growing your business requires growing your team, it means that you need to grow your team, and growing your team should become your priority. So your business will take its full course. The growth of the business will take its full course. Why? Because you prioritize what will drive it. Like I shared before, your seductive goal should not be, I want to make 1 million. I want to be making 10 million. Your seductive goal should be, I want to build people. I want to recruit more people. That should be the focus. Now, I'm giving you these secrets at this beginning of the year. Some of you, between now and the end of the year, you'll be earning 10 million, 20 million, 30 million monthly if you do this well. The things I want to share with you. Now, who would not like 10 million naira every month? But the secret of the 10 million every month is hidden in you having a lot of people who are making their millions. Mm. Mm. That's the secret of this business. So you are in a business of people but you are not growing people and you are not building people, and you are wondering why your income is dragging or why your income is on and off. You know, somebody sent me a message the other day and he said, I have met only a few people who have been very consistent. He said, but you are so consistent with this thing. It's the way you were talking when we were just, I mean, I've delivered a seminar before where it was only one person that was seated. And I spoke my heart out as though I was speaking to 1 million people. And that is it. My people, in order to do that, I'm going to be sharing a couple of secrets with you. I know Mr. Okpe already mentioned that I'm going to be available once. I'll try and be available at least twice this month for this purpose. Because this is the foundation of everything else. You won't build business, you don't want to build people. You look for capital. What capital is greater than human capital? Money is hidden in people. People that will buy from you, people that will sell with you. Now, note this. Money is hidden in people that have problems that you have capacity to solve. So the more problem you are solving for people that have money, the more money you make. Now, that is one leg of the equation. The second leg is if you have people who know those type of people in your team, this guy is just going to be your starting point. Now, let me do some numbers for you. Let me just give you an idea of what I'm talking about, so that what you have been focusing on will be coming to you more readily and more easily. So let me show you something. I just want to show you something. I didn't plan to do this, but let me show you something. Just give you an idea. Can I share my screen? I hope I have the opportunity to share my screen. I just want to show you something, just to show you something very quickly. Some of these things are coming from my heart, so it's not really scripted. And me, I don't like scripts. I love to be spontaneous. I love to be myself. How many of you like what I'm sharing? Now, if you focus on, I want to make 1 million every month, it means you have to do the work all by yourself. And there's a rule for that. There's a way to go about that. And that's still valid. Don't get me wrong, because really you can't lead people to where you have not been. If you don't know how to close sales, how can you raise people who can close sales? If you don't know how to recruit, how can you raise people who can recruit? All right? So that's what I want to show you now. Now, if you want to raise 1 million income every month, monthly, that is valid. As a person, self, you can produce that 1 million monthly. All you need to do is divide this by your commission. It will tell you how much sale you need to fetch or how much sale you need to generate. And then divide that sale by the value of a plot of land or house. And then it tells you how many units you need to sell, period. That's how this goes. But let me show you something. If your goal shifts from money to people, let me show you exactly what it looks like. Let's use 100 people. I want to raise 100 people, 100 people who make 1 million naira each. Now, this 1 million, I'm even assuming that they made 1 million, they only made 1 million once in a whole year. I'm not even planning based on they'll be making 1 million every month. I'm planning, I'm setting the goal of they will make 1 million in a whole year. So between October last year and September this year, I'm expecting that anybody that I've brought into the business become at least earn a minimum of 1 million. That's my target. That's my goal, or that's my vision for this year. And every time I'm trying to recruit, I'm in the business of making lives richer, and I do so by extending real estate investment opportunity to people, and then real estate business opportunity to people. So my vision this year is to raise 100 millionaires. 100 millionaires who do the business, 100 millionaires who buy, who invest. Are you seeing the dimensions I'm bringing out? So it's focus on people. The money will follow. The challenge is you put money first and then you lose the people. And it is what is right in front of you, you will recognize more readily. Now, if 100 people make 1 million every month, in a whole year, that is 100 million naira commissions. Now, let me give you a perspective. For people to earn 100 million, how much sale would they have produced? Are you still following me? That 100 million would come, assuming each person sells, what's wrong with this thing? Assuming each person sells, so you divide this by 15%, assuming each person is a business associate, they make 15%. Can somebody do the math for me, please? $100 million divided by, because this is, Okpe has already said it's coaching session. Let me do coaching. Divided by 15%. That gives you 666 million. Let's just say 67 million naira worth of sales. If this is the commission, right? This is the sales. Commissions. This is how much sale that will fetch this income. Are you following? Now, note this. If you have 100 people that make this volume of sales, how much will you earn yourself? Assuming that this income comes within the same year that we're talking about. How much commission would that be? In this business, as a BA, you also override other BAs. So if everybody you brought in made these sales, now if they were CAs, you will make this money, but it is more realistic to raise BAs because they will be active. BAs are active partners of Lifepage. So, but for you who is overriding, you earn 4%. Now, this is the minimum. For some of you who are already executive partners, for some of you who are already principal associates, for some of you who have even become regional directors in the business, in the cadre, your overriding commissions is even way more, and it's even multi-layers, meaning that when they recruit, you make money. When they sell, you make money. When anybody else sells, you make more money. So, but let us just keep it simple that everybody you brought into the business this year made 1 million naira. This is how much sale they would have produced, but this is how much you would have earned. So you multiply this by 4%. 4%. Sorry, please. Multiply that by 4%. 4% of this total sales is what you earn. And what does that translate to? It translates to 26. Let me write it in green. It shows life. 26.67 million naira. That's what you earn. Now, by focusing on yourself, you make 1 million. By focusing on 100 people, you make 26.7 million. Which one is better? Which one gives you leverage? How many people do you know? One of the things I've noticed in this business is that people quickly run out of opportunities and quickly get stressed out because they've exhausted all the people they know. There's no mechanisms anywhere, there's no structure, there's no systems anywhere that they are leveraging to advance to the next level. So it is possible to earn 26. Now, imagine that it is 1,000 people you want to make a millionaire. How much will you earn? You multiply that by 10. Imagine it's 10,000. So the more people that are becoming millionaire, the more money you make. This was what changed my own life completely. Not just in this business, even when I was in investment banking, it was similar thing I focused on. And I've just simply transferred it to, even when we were struggling in the beginning of our business, I realized that at some point we had focused on ourselves. The moment we switched from waiting we go chop, what are we going to make, to how many more people can we empower? How many more millionaires can we raise? Everything shifted. And if I don't teach you that, if I don't share that with you, you are not going to get leverage this year, even though it's a year of leverage. I hope you got the point. So many of us are doing this work the traditional way, the old way, the self-centered way, and I'm not surprised that you will struggle in the business if you are only focusing on yourself. But if you start focusing on building people, then money will not be your problem at all. I've shared this before. There's a difference between alert and alarm. Alert is 5,000, 10,000, 50,000 commission. Alarm is 7 million, 8 million, 10 million. That's alert, alarm. Those are the type of commissions that when you earn, you'll be happy. You can make a difference. Even if when you drop tithe in your church, all the people that you want to help, you can help. You have options. So this is the secret of this business. Unfortunately, not many people are putting energy and effort in recruiting, in building a team. And that's what I want to share with you. So what exactly is a team? So when we talk about a team, what do we mean by a team? We mean a team is a group of 2 or more people who share common and united purpose, faith, and commitment in a dream or a project. I will repeat that again. A team is a group of two or more people who share common and united purpose, faith, all right? Faith and commitment in a dream or a project. So it is not a team if there is no unity of purpose, if there's no unity of faith, if there's no unity of commitment. Now, it is the exact same thing you need to communicate when you are recruiting. I want us to align. What do you want to accomplish? For example, I have an inner circle as a coach, as a business and a real estate coach. I have an inner circle of people that are under my mentorship from different parts of the world. And part of the first meeting I have is, what do you want to accomplish? How can I help you accomplish it? That's really, I want to know where you are, where you want to be, and then my job is to move you from where you are to where you really want to be. So you also need to do likewise, where everybody that has signed up to join your team through this recruiting mechanism that we have put in place in Lifepage, you want to find out where are they right now? How's your family? Because listen, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And they can tell whether you are genuine, whether you are doing this for selfish reasons, or you are doing this because you truly are committed to them. Part of the reason why I had to put some type of fees to my inner circle is because I don't have the time for everybody. So I have to filter. But even that, it is still driven largely by passion, not just by income. And driven by vision that I want to make other people's lives better. Okay, so it's the same thing you have to do. So you want to confirm where they are. You want to confirm where they would love to be. And if they're not clear about that, you already have my template. I've already shared these things with you. Let's clarify the vision. So some of us are not doing this. You are not recruiting. You are not having this sit down with them. And you are not sitting down to say, okay, see, if this is the real work you have got, building a team is the secret to building a business. If you want to have sustainability in business for the long haul, you need to continue to build a team. And as the CEO of Lifepage, I have to build teams across board. I have my core team that's what they need. So every now and again, we are always interfacing. But there's also the team. There are teams on different layers. I have ministry teams. I have different teams for different aspects of life. And this is so critical. So start out with clear vision of the difference this is going to be making in the lives of people. And I will go through all of that. But what is a team? A team is a group of two or more people who share common vision, common purpose, faith, and commitment. So shared faith, shared commitment, shared purpose, very important. Unity of faith, unity of purpose, unity of commitment. That's very, very important. So you want to align that. So what are your values? You want to align that. Once you can have that buy-in in the beginning, then you know you have a team. So many of us have groups, not team. The difference between a group and a team is that one has unity of faith, purpose, and commitment. The other ones have divergent faith, purpose, and commitment. And that's why you can have more people and not be productive. And somebody who have fewer people and have more results. That's the difference. Unity of faith. Now, uniformity is not the same thing as unity. We can be wearing matching cloth, but we are not united. Okay? And this is so important. Now, it takes teamwork. I want you to write this down. It takes teamwork for dreams to work. That's your business dream of making 26 million, 50 million, 100 million naira a year will only come to fruition if you build a team and you are dedicated to it. So whether you are a community manager or not, you want to build your community within the community. Our business model is very simple. You are essentially building your own business within this business. And the smart way to do it is to build a team. Owning your own company within this company. Building your own team within this team. Building your own community within this larger community. Please take this very seriously. You must be people-centric. You must be people-focused. People who do well in this business are people-focused. Because really, that's what business is all about. I've said it time and time again. There are two types of people when it comes to people using your product. There is the consumer, there is the customer. Most of the time, the consumer is not always the customer. In some cases, the customer can also be the consumer. But it's important to know the distinction between the two. The customer, most of the time, is the one who pays, who has the purchasing power, who pays for the service or pays for the product. But the consumer is the end user of the product. So I give you an example. If Lifepage were to be a veterinary clinic or a crèche, we run a nursery and primary school. It is not adult school. It is school for children. So the consumer of our services will be the kids, the children, right? But they're not the one to pay. It is their parents. So when you don't know who is paying and who is the end user, you will be targeting wrongly. All right? So it's very, very important that you note what I just said. Now, there are a few fundamentals that I have observed when it comes to building a team and growing your team. One of such fundamentals that I want us to pay attention to is, number one, in life and business, if you want to go fast, you are free to go alone. If you want to go far, go together. If you want to go fast, go alone. This should be 2013. I had the good fortune of visiting the Republic of South Africa for the first time, and it was during winter. But that's not really the key thing. But it was on that trip, my return from that trip, I saw this massive billboard at the OR Tambo International Airport in Johannesburg. That was where I saw this massive billboard, and I saw this quote for the first time. I did not write it down, but it preoccupied my mind throughout the trip, throughout my flight back to Lagos. I just kept thinking, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. I kept thinking about it. I kept pondering on it. I kept meandering. I kept pondering. I kept meditating on that statement. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. This was eventually what led to our first network marketing platform we created then, called Property Investment Network. And we started hosting pockets of trainings here and there. And the thing blew so quickly. We didn't even have the technology to manage it. Some other fast guys have taken it over and then even taken it to use technology, use media, use everything to take it to the next level. But listen, we pioneered this in the real estate space, but many people are now using it. But I'm telling you that this is the secret. This is the leverage you need in business, in any business for that matter. And in real estate, we pioneered this whole concept. And it is one thing you need to embrace. Enough of me, myself, and I. You chop alone, you die alone. The one that is shared is really the one that is sweeter. Okay? So if in life and business, if you want to go fast, go alone. So every time I want to get anything done, I ask, okay, what do I need? And it's team. Sometimes you can have them full-time, sometimes you can have them part-time, sometimes you can have them on contract basis. Sometimes just look for ways. But if it does not communicate what they will benefit, forget it. Nobody they buy your vision. And this was one part of the mistakes I personally made when I started. I thought everybody was like me too. That I'm not committed because of what I will benefit. I was committed because I just want to make a difference. But I realized that not everybody is interested in that. So you have to articulate what people will benefit. We want to move you to become a millionaire. This is what you must do. This is how we do it. You know the reason why this is so important? If you snooze on these things I'm sharing with you, the next wave opportunities that are coming, many of you just be like, you just be watching, you will be a spectator. And I don't want you to be a spectator. That's why I'm sharing this from my heart. In 2 weeks, I'm going to finalize this whole session by showing you how to make it happen. But let me give you some more fundamentals. Number 2 is business is a team sport. It's always a game of numbers. It's been proven using the Pareto principle that 20% of your customers usually account for 80% of your revenue. It's the same thing, even in leadership. Today now, I don't have meetings with all members of our staff anymore. That has been delegated. I have meeting with the core management. Those are the people I hold meetings with. Not because they are more important than others, but because they are responsible for more than others. So I focus on that. So in leadership, in finance, in business, that's how you do it. So as you are building your team, you want to identify who your core team members would be and then be sharing with them. So it can maybe just 2 people, maybe just be 3 people. Okay? And then you share the same thing with them. Listen. If you are not ready, if you don't want to grow, no problem. But if you want to grow, I'm telling you the format. I'm telling you the template. Together, everybody achieves more. That's what we call a team. Together, everybody achieves more. Number 3, fundamental I want you to take to heart is however smart you think you are a limited resource. You are a limited resource. I've seen this play out again and again. You have only 24 hours, whether you are short or tall, whether you are graduate or undergraduate, whether you are black or white, whether you are Muslim or Christian. It has no regard. You have maximum of 24 hours. So because there's already, you are confined by time, you are confined by space, you are already a limited resource. So however smart you think you are, man is a limited resource. You are limited. So you can only be in one location per time. That's why this is so important. Is my time up?
Since we are continuing
In 2 weeks.
in 2 weeks' time, yes, we can pause here, sir.
Okay, so let me finalize.
Just round up your thoughts.
Yes, let me finalize with 2 more points. So take note of that. And that's why these fundamentals are so critical. What makes a successful team is not equal talent, but equal commitment. So you gauge people not by their talents necessarily, or by their education, but mostly by commitment. That's what I'm more important by your act. What is important to me as a leader is attitude, much more than aptitude. So there are people who are very gifted, very talented, but they have very terrible, toxic attitude. You don't want such people around you. You don't want such people in your team. And finally, it takes teamwork, like we shared before, for your dreams to work. Every business needs a dream team. So build your dream team. Build your dream team and articulate the vision very clearly. So the assignment I want to give you today is list out 3 things. In fact, 4 things you're going to do. 4 assignments. 1, based on what I've shared with you today, 3 things, list 3 things you are going to start doing. Number 2, list 3 things you will stop doing. And then number 4, list 3 things you will continue to do. And number 4, how many people do you want to make millionaires this year? And then number 5, what are you going to do from now? By the time we meet in 2 weeks' time, you need to have started. We have a training program. We have a process for all of these things. You have your personalized link you can use to recruit them. You have the video. We have a video. The last Realtors Connect is a powerful vehicle that you can use. If you go listen, I've listened to it myself, and I was wondering, say, oh, more, can you do lenu? So you can use that to say, this is the business I do, and this is what I believe can help you. And then we'll continue 2 weeks' time. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Joseph, for that session. Thank you so much. So this time, well, we're going to be taking questions. So in case you have any question in the online or physically, I have some powerful people in the office here with us. To my right, please let me introduce the people that are in the office so that they can know how powerful the office is. This wider. Sure. So to my right, I have the community level, Community 1. So I have the community leader of Community 1. Prophet, doctor, pastor, Mr. Timothy Adelito is here with us. Then Pastor Dr. David Ola is here with us. You know, when we started this whole system, PIN, it was there in that meeting. I think I need to be putting, anytime I call your name now, I'll be putting that at the Water Park, Story Street, year 2013. Yes. So he has been with us now for 13 years. In fact, on my far left, Is Professor Doctor. So someone cannot be Professor Doctor. I let's say Professor Doctor, so you can't be Professor Doctor at the same time. So Professor James, you are welcome. Thank you very much. So in case for anybody that have a question online, so please let's type our question out so that we can take our question. And if you are born in the month of February, wedding anniversary in February, children's birthday in February, wedding anniversary, or born in February, please go to the chat room and drop your dates. Yeah, drop your date. So because our cake is on the way, last man will not catch the cake in Jesus' name, but the cake is on the way, so we are going to be celebrating us shortly. So Alaji Taufik Oduwaye says that OC just they enter into trance. I am carried away. Okay, I have watched the last video more than 2 times. Otaleno. Okay, Molizi, okay, says, how can I get that, please? The video, which community do you belong? There are some people that are entering this meeting that do not belong to any community, or they don't used to check the chat in their community. So if you have archived your community, go and archive the community, because that's the only explanation I can have to that question. So, Madam Moliz, or I don't know whether it's Mr. Moliz, go to your community and ask that question. We have powerful community managers that will definitely answer that question. Oluwatosin Idowu is asking, do Lifepage as a company in partnership with Asset Plus? Oh, sure. I mean, several times we've explained this, and I think we still need to. So Asset Plus is a financing company that we partner with, that people have the opportunity to buy assets, real estate assets from Lifepage through Asset Plus. Asset Plus will really want to finance it, so they have a mortgage arrangement. And of recent, also we also introduce for people that are struggling to pay for their developmental levy and documentation. We also introduce Asset Plus to that to some of our customers, so that it will ease their payment of documentation and developmental levy. Oluwatosin Idowu, I hope that is clarified. Okay. Olushola Akiyemi say, please, can the assignment be repeated? You know what will happen? Just ask your community. So type it out. I'm very sure somebody captured this. So if you capture all the assignments, please, let's 3 things.
Let's share the replay, please.
That's it.
Okay. Somebody has even dropped it. Or watch the replay. So 3 things to start doing, 3 things to stop doing, 3 things you continue to do henceforth. Okay? How many people do you want to make millionaires? Oluwatosin, they will not complete it. There were 5. Okay? So how many people you want to make millionaires? And how do you want to go about it? See, that's why I say I call him Professor Doctor. He's repeating the thing into my ear. He didn't write it down. What it's here.
Somebody has it.
Oh, okay. Somebody has. Mr. Gostin, thank you very much. Mr. Gostin, please copy it and post it in your community too, so that everybody there will get the assignment. Okay. Olushola Akiyemi, February 28th, my son's birthday and his wedding anniversary. Wow. Awesome. Happy birthday and happy wedding anniversary. So don't worry, we'll celebrate everyone. My son 5th, myself 6th, my wedding Akilode. Oh, that means today 5th now. Wow. Happy birthday. What's the name of your son, Madam Williams? Or is he Mr.? What's the name of, so that we can sing for, so when you join virtually to snap the cake on behalf of your son. Okay, awesome. I will celebrate you. So we want to do something. Okay, we have 51 people on the call right now. I want to be sure that everybody knows, Because you see, there are so many things that we can achieve with our community. And you see, the reason why this is very important is that we now meet twice every month, and all the other conversations happen in our community, and we want those communities to be very, very important and relevant. Make your complaints, everything, and our community managers are doing a lot. They are carrying your load on their head. My prayer is that their neck will not break from your load, and we'll make it easy. We'll make it easy for them. So I want you to go to the chat room now and rep your community. All you just need to do is community. So please, if you don't know the community, go and check your WhatsApp. Check your WhatsApp. So there's no way you can see. So the title, okay. So the title of each community. So for instance, now, community leader, if Mr. Obafemi is your community leader, the head of your community, your community name is Lifepage Partner 2. That means you're in community 2. If Mr. Timothy is your community leader, that's Lifepage Partner 1. So you're in community 1. Then if Mr. Oluka Ode Moses is your community leader, that means you're in community 3. Oh yeah, let's do that quickly. So people are already doing it already. Okay. Everybody, community 3. Okay, 2. Oh, awesome. Where's community 1 now? Okay, yeah. Oh, it's here. Oh, yeah. We have 2. Okay, yes, we have people in community 1 already. Awesome. Eyitayo. Madam Eyitayo. Longest time. No, there are some people, it's only, thank God for online Zoom meeting. It would have been up to 10 years that Awesome. Oh yeah, now more community. Community 3 is leading. I think community 3 and community 1 now. Community 2 people, where are you? Mr. Okay, community 2 is here. Mr. David Ola is representing community 2. Okay. Community 3 people are the one leading now. Where are the rest now? You see, it's evidence now that people don't know the community they belong. They just know that they belong to one WhatsApp group. So this is one of the things we are going to be doing every time we meet. Now, you will rep your community. We want to know whether people really know the community that they belong. Now, it is one of the KPI for attending our Realtors Community 4.
You just start the community. Are you the community manager?
Community 4, Mrs. Ibitola, go and check very well. It's like you are the only one in that community. It's only 3 community. Maybe you are, no, Mrs. Ibitola, we've merged it into 3 community. She's in 1. See, your community leader said you are in community 1, not community 4. Okay.
3.
Community
3 clearly.
No.
Community is keepers.
Yeah, I think it's community 3 that is referring to. You don't know where you belong, you see? I said some people are here, they don't know. CEU, please chat Molizzi up. How did she get here? I have been checking. Go and check. Okay, how did you get the Zoom link? How did you get the Zoom link to join this meeting? If there's no way you'll have missed road and just enter this Zoom link. So go and check. Unless, maybe Molizzi, did you just are you still going through RMP? Maybe, because if you are still going through RMP, you've not been added to any community. Probably that's your case. Apart from that category of people, you must be in a community.
Mr. Okwe,
Yes, sir.
we should have them join the community while they're going through. I know that they should onboard them on time, not wait till they come. Except our head of operations feels otherwise. But because what we are sharing now, for everybody, everything that we are sharing now is too important to ignore. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm a part of Real, but I'm missing out somehow. No, Mr. Okoyemi Deji will sort me out soon. Okay, you are new. I get your. They are just, don't worry, you understand that they will soon add you to a community. Just like OC have suggested, Lovett, please, our head of operation, please let us. You need today's recording. Don't worry, you will get today's recording. It will be shared. You can also join their community.
I don't have the link to join their community.
No, it was shared.
Request.
We'll talk about it. Okay, so let's listen to the following announcement, please. Like we all know, you're welcome, sir. Welcome. No, you can sit down there. No, don't worry, sit down there. Sir, sit down. Yes. So someone was there before. So please, let's quickly listen to this following announcement. We are going to be celebrating birthday shortly, and just stay with us. You are welcome. Welcome everybody to the special Realtors Forum. So our Realtors Forum holds twice every month, first Thursday and third Thursday. Okay. So, and this year our theme is leverage. And the reason why leverage is very important, in fact, that's why we are taking the section we are taking today. You know, the summary of what everything OC taught us today is you leverage people, build team. You cannot do it alone. You know, when OC was talking about, was saying something, he said, teams build dreams, right? One of the things that came to my mind is that Yoruba people will say something that, and for you to achieve any dream, you need people. You need people, okay? So very, very important. Then let's listen to this following project update. And also, please, for any time we are holding Realtors Forum, you can either join virtually and you can join us in the office, right? We are always in the office every Thursday, every single, except there is a major public holiday. That's when we don't hold Realtors Forum. Every 2 Thursdays, first and third Thursday, not every Thursday now. Unless any of those Thursdays now fall within a public holiday, that's when we don't usually hold Realtors Forum. Okay, please let's take note of that. Okay, then our land products are still very much available. For January and February, our focus has been Ashford layout in Gwagwalada and Abuja. All the details are all available in our community. Then Richland City Gulf District is still very, very much available. In case you have any question, you need flyer, you need some more details, make sure you ask in your community, okay? And for those that are not in the community, there is someone talking to you already, okay? There is someone talking to you already. Make sure you chat that person up, and so that we can, the person will be able to guide you. And also, Almond County Mowe also is still very, very much available. Almond County Mowe is available. And for bungalow too, we still have very few bungalows that are available. And I want to explain something, because there are people that have come to asked this question privately about why we are not focusing more on our housing project. We are actually putting something together. We are putting something together. Just hold on. We are redesigning and revamping all our housing projects. We are literally remaking them. That's the reason why you've noticed that we've silent. In fact, for this Mowe, these are units that we have already built to a level that we want to sell off. That's even the reason why we still have units available, okay? And and also remember, real estate conversation also, not every Friday this time around, but the next one is going to be 6th of February, which is going to be tomorrow. So real estate conversation for tomorrow is going to be available. And is that okay? So real estate conversation is happening on the 6th of February, which is tomorrow. Please let's take note of that. And for those that are new and you don't know what real estate conversation is all about, this is our own tool and our own way of helping every realtor to close deals. So if you have people you have been talking to, all you just need to do is this: bring them to the real estate conversation. I will be there, right? OC will be there. And the day OC is not available, I will be there. The day I'm not available, OC will be there. So you ask questions directly from the people that are in charge. So it's not a question of I did not know. You know, that's why most of the time I laugh when people say that no, but you did not tell us this. In fact, some people have accused us that real estate conversation is auto repeat. It's the same thing. Yes, you keep saying it. Because even the one we keep saying for almost 1 year. Last year we didn't miss one single weekend. People still didn't get it, so we will still continue to repeat it. You say it again. You say it again. I will keep saying it. Okay, very, very important. And please, we all know we are in the era of new tax regime. Please, very, very important. This to get your tax ID is very, very easy. Just if you have NIN, there's this website, I can't remember now. Just go to that portal, put your NIN, fill in details, it will generate your tax ID for you. Very, very simple. You might say, but they are not implementing it now. Hey, you know, there's a saying that there's a government that came into power in Egypt that did not know Joseph. So also there can be a time and somebody will just come and say, now it's tax I want to face. The same way somebody woke up one day, he climbed the pulpit and said, God, subsidy is. The implication of that statement, we are still facing it today, is eternal. So please, do the needful. Don't let us wait till don't let us wait till when it's dying minutes. Okay? So it's very, very important. And for us, it will be almost impossible for you to earn commission in Lifepage if you don't have tax. Please just do it. Right? It's very, very simple. And if you need guidance, that's why you should have our two official numbers, 090-6000-5747 and 090-6000-5737. And now we have talked about raising people. There is a platform that we have created, self-paced realtor mentoring program that we have created. Just plug them in. Just plug them in, right? Very, very easy. So Realtors Connect is usually every month. The next one is 28th of February. And after the Realtors Connect, we plug people in to the RMP. And if you have people already that are ready, like their blood, they hot, just bring them directly to RMP. Self-paced, easy. And there's no way you go through that Realtor mentoring program that you remain the same. And in case you find yourself one way or the other on this call and you have not gone through RMP, another cohort has started already. Please just chat any of our official numbers. Larry, please help me to put the official numbers there. 090-6000-5747 and 090-6000-5737. Those are our official numbers. Please make sure you chat those numbers up. Or you can call them, but chat will just do suffice. And if the conversation needs that they call you back, definitely they will call you back. Okay, I think we've touched on all the questions. So for those that are celebrating in the month of February, please let's step out. Whether you are staff or you are, no, everybody, okay, you are February. Tomorrow. So tomorrow is Professor Dr. James' birthday. So where are we shutting down? Marriott? Okay. No. Let's. We can't have all these big people. Yeah, come and stay the video. So we will support you. You are the one celebrating. You are the one representing all the celebrants. Sir, join us. Let's snap pictures together. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. May the good Lord.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
People with experience.
Okay.
Okay.
We are supposed to. We have shook the.
We shook it on.
Shook the knife.
All right.
Hip hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip hip.
Hooray!
Yeah, snappers. Thank you. So, on this note, we celebrate everyone. Let's go and action. That assignment that has been given to us. Go and action it. It is not about those that learn. It is about those that implement. Please, implementation is key. Let's have a great and wonderful weekend. Bye for now.